Hello, this is the Grief Time channel. Today we're going to tell you which celebrities have passed away. Videos are published every day, subscribe and press the bell.
Canadian singer-songwriter and guitarist who achieved international success in folk rock, and country music. He is credited with helping to define the folk-pop sound of the 1960s and 1970s. He has been referred to as Canada's greatest songwriter, and his songs have been recorded by some of the world's most renowned musical artists. Lightfoot's biographer Nicholas Jennings said, "His name is synonymous with timeless songs about trains and shipwrecks, rivers and highways, lovers and loneliness." Lightfoot songs, including For Lovin' Me, Early Morning Rain, Steel Rail Blues, Ribbon of Darkness, a #1 hit on the U.S. country chart with Marty Robbins' cover in 1965. Canadian guitarist and vocalist best known for his work with rock bands Brave, Belt, and Bachman Turner Overdrive R.W. Bachman was one of the 4 founding members of B2, a group that have sold nearly 30 million albums worldwide and also featured his brothers Randy Guitar vocals and Robbie drums, as well as Fred Turner bass vocals. Tim Bachman played guitar in a few Winnipeg area bands, some with his younger brother Robbie on drums. He then briefly quit music, feeling that the Winnipeg scene had become stagnant. He got a job and began attending college. He returned to music in 1972 when his older brother Randy was looking to add a second guitar to the Brave Belt lineup. This Mexican-American rapper who released popular debut album last year was found with injuries consistent with a homicide in California prison. Moneyzine Swede, a fast-rising Mexican-American star who amassed tens of millions of streams for his propulsive rap music, has been killed aged 22 following an attack in a California prison. Officials from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation said the rapper, real name Jaime Brugada Valdez, died on Tuesday evening with injuries consistent with a homicide. He was being held at a prison in Soledad, where since January he had been serving a 32-month sentence on gun charges. American jazz saxophonist and music educator from New Orleans, Louisiana. He taught at Southern University at New Orleans from 1974 to 2006. Jordan was born in Crowley, Louisiana, and was raised during the time when rice farming was the predominant economic activity in the area. Jordan has noted that the music in southwestern Louisiana was strictly Zydeco and blues from way around, and that's what I came up listening to. Zydeco musician Clifton Chenier hailed from the same area, as did tenor saxophonist Illinois Jacquet, who Norton's first instruments were C melody and alt saxophones. Otis Redding Atiwi, born December 17, 1963, transitioned to the celestial arena. As an adolescent, he attended Mount D Sales Academy in Macon. He eventually moved to Silver Spring, Maryland, to pursue his music career with his brother Dexter Redding and friend Mark Lockett, and graduated from St. John's Military College and High School. The 3 men formed the group, the Reddings, and gained a plethora of accolades for their hit songs and performances. He inherited a rich musical legacy from his father, the legendary Otis Redding, Jr. At a young age, Otis Redding I began playing guitar and singing. The Reddings achieved chart success with their unique sound and toured extensively throughout the United States and Europe. South Korean singer, actor, and dancer under the label Fantagio. He was a member of the South Korean boy group Astro, and its subunit Moonbin. Sanha Moonbin was born on January 26, 1998 in Cheonggu, Cheongbuk Province. He attended and graduated from Hanlim Multi-Art School, focusing in practical music. He was one of 2 siblings in his family, with a younger sister named Moon Sua, who is a member of the South Korean girl group Billy. Under the influence of his mother, Moonbin debuted as a child model and Ulzang in 2004. His first known appearance was in 2006, where he appeared in TVXQ's music video for their song Balloons, portraying a mini Yunho. American jazz pianist, composer, bandleader, and educator. For 6 decades, he was one of the most successful small group leaders in jazz. He was a National Endowment for the Arts on Jazzmaster and won a Lifetime Achievement Grammy for his contributions to music history. Jamal was born Frederick Russell Jones in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, on July 2, 1930. He began playing piano at the age of 3 when his uncle Lawrence challenged him to duplicate what he was doing on the piano. Jamal began formal piano training at the age of 7 with Mary Cardwell Dawson, whom he described as having greatly influenced him. His Pittsburgh roots remained an important part of his identity. Pittsburgh meant everything to me, and it still does, he said in 2001. Irish musician, singer, composer, and producer. From 1996 to 2001, he was a member of the band My-Town, and in 2001, he co-founded and played guitar for alternative rock band The Script. Sheehan was not born in Mount Brown in the Liberties area of Dublin to Rachel and Gerald Sheehan. His father died when Sheehan was 14 or maybe 15 or 16. Sheehan began his career as a dancer and taught hip-hop moves at Dublin's Diggers Lane Performing Arts Centre. Along with his Script bandmate, Danny O'Donoghue, was formerly a member of boy band My-Town, who were managed by Eamon Maguire and who were signed to Universal Records in New York. Scottish musician, best known for being one of the core members of the Alan Parsons Project. He was a multi-instrumentalist who played saxophone and keyboards, although he was best known as a guitarist. He was also known for preferring the sound of a sixpence to a plectrum. In addition to his work with Parsons, Berenson was also a member of the band Pilot and played guitar on 4 Kate Bush albums, including the guitar solo on her 1978 debut single, Wuthering Heights. Berenson was born in Lerwick, Shetland, on 3 August 1953. He grew up in Leavenwick, also in Shetland, before his family moved to Edinburgh, Midlothian, when he was 9 years old, following the death of his father. American singer, actor, and civil rights activist who popularized calypso music with international audiences in the 1950s and 1960s. Belafonte's career breakthrough album Calypso, 1956, was the first million-selling LP by a single artist. Belafonte was best known for his recordings of Day-O the Banana Boat Song, Jump in the Line Shake, Sonora, Jamaica Farewell, and Mary's Boy Child. He recorded and performed in many genres, including blues, folk, gospel, show tunes, and American standards. He also starred in films such as Carmen Jones, 1954, Island in the Sun, 1957, Odds Against Tomorrow, 1959, Buck and the Preacher, 1972.